show you how to make a simple lavender linen spray. And all you need are 3 ingredients. We're going to be using some lavender essential oil, some distilled water, and some rubbing alcohol. And the rubbing alcohol is actually going to help mix that oil with the water to create this beautiful linen spray that you can use on your sheets just before you go to bed, on your pillowcase, and this will help give you a very calm, restful, and peaceful sleep. And I really wanted to find out where my local lavender farmers were. I thought they would be quite a distance away, but it turns out that they were only 8 minutes from where I live. So let me show you the lavender farm and how much fun we actually had taking a look at all the different varieties. So here we are at South Bay Fields, and so here we are looking at the French lavender, which is in full bloom and full of honeybees everywhere. The English lavender, which bloomed earlier and is not quite as vibrant, which is why it looks a bit dull. So here we've got the Melissa variety, which is white. And according to the sign, did you know that not all lavender is blue or purple? This white one is the preference for culinary use, but it unfortunately has bloomed. You can see a few of the little white flowers.
Am I crazy?
Phenomenal.
Like, isn't there more than
Lives up to all its name. This is French lavender hybrid, which is one of the most widely recognized and produced across the world due to its exceptional scent and oil production. You do have to be careful. These bees are really fat.
Thank you so much.
And big. And it's a fantastic farm to visit. South Bayfield Lavender Farm in Collingwood. As you can see, there are a number of different varieties for lavender. There are actually 4 main classifications for the different types of lavender, and there are approximately, or I've read, there's anywhere between 25 to 45 different varieties. Within those are all the other hybrids that are grown in order to be sold and grown in very specific climates. So the 4 main categories of the lavender are the English lavender, the French lavender, the lavandin, and the Spanish lavender. Of all the lavenders, the English lavender has the sweetest aroma, which is used as a prized essential oil. It is said to be of superior quality to some of the other essential oils because of the beautiful scent. And the lavender that we're most familiar with in terms of essential oils for cosmetics or scents, aromatherapy, etc., is under the English lavender group. And the English lavender is said to have the sweetest fragrance of all the groups, and their essential oil is highly prized. Secondly, the lavandin, or the spike lavender, or the Portuguese lavender, another variety which is, oh, by the way, the English lavender is grown in zones 5, as is the lavandin grown in zones 5. And the lavandin is actually the group of lavender which is most commercially used because its fragrance is much stronger than the English lavender, but it has a stronger camphor or menthol tones. It's not as sweet a fragrance as the English, but it yields much higher amounts of essential oils, which is why it's used commercially to produce essential oils for a variety of applications. The lavender that's most used for culinary purposes are within the English lavender group. So yes, so this essential oil is actually coming from the spike lavender. It's not the English lavender, the super refined and very specialized essential oil, which maybe you would use for perfume and not a bed linen spray. So all we need to do with this, and this is going to create 4 ounces of the linen spray, and this is a 4-ounce bottle. You want to try and use dark glass because essential oils will be affected by light and it will degrade their properties a lot faster. This is an 8-ounce bottle and this is just 10. I bought this from the dollar store, but what you want to have is definitely a nozzle that has a very fine misting ability, and this one does. So we're going to make 4 ounces. For this recipe, you don't need a very specific measurement, but if you can use this as a guide. Now we're going to be making 4 ounces of our finished product or our linen spray. So all I do is I want to use 30% of it alcohol to 70% of the distilled water. And the reason I'm using the alcohol is for 2 reasons. One, it's going to dissolve the essential oil so that it will mix with the water when you shake it. So acts somewhat of an emulsifier. The oils will separate over time if this is sitting for a long time, so give it a quick shake before you use it on your linens. The other reason we're using the alcohol is because it evaporates quickly. So when you're spraying your fabrics, your linens, your sheets, your pillowcase, it will evaporate quickly, leaving behind the beautiful fragrance of the lavender. So we're going to mix our alcohol and our essential oils. Because we're making 4 ounces of the solution, 4 ounces is half a cup, and you can really measure it. It's 1.33 ounces, or you can just eyeball a third of the way up. That's about a third. And now I'm going to add the essential oils to the actual alcohol. And you can use anywhere between 25 to 40 drops of the essential oils. Obviously, if you're not sure if you're going to like it, maybe start off with 25 drops, see if you like the scent, if it's intense enough, and if not, keep adding 5 drops at a time. I'm going to go ahead and add 40 drops to my solution because I want a nice concentrated scent. 7, 8, 39, 40. And right now that essential oil is sitting on top of the alcohol, but I'm going to just mix that up. And I think that you can see when you mix the alcohol with the essential oils, it turns cloudy. So it is making it soluble right into the alcohol. And then from there, I'm going to add my distilled water until I get 4 ounces or half a cup. There you go. And you can see adding the water to the alcohol makes it cloudy. And this is what's going to happen when you shake it before you use it. So in order to avoid the oils from all sitting on the surface. Now I know this is my 8-ounce bottle, but I'm just going to make 4 ounces for now. And really, that is it in a nutshell. Now if you spray this on your pillow, you'll notice that it's a little bit damp, but this will evaporate very quickly. And it smells beautiful. It's such a nice, clean scent, which is maybe why the original word for lavender is derived from the Latin lavandere or lavanda, which means to wash. So that's kind of interesting. And all you need is just a little spray. And it really smells, it's quite strong because I just finished mixing it. and I've got my nose right up to it. But as this evaporates, and it evaporates very quickly because of the alcohol, it just leaves you with a beautiful scent of a wonderful field of lavender. And you can Now the other way that I use my lavender is actually to iron my linen. So I use the spray to iron my linen tops, and I also use the spray to iron out any linen tablecloths. And it works really great, and it saves you time from pulling out the ironing board and the iron. And in the summer it's too hot to be ironing anyways. So let me show you how I iron a linen top. So here I've got my linen top, and you can see how wrinkly it is. And all I do is, I'm only going to do half to show you one half to the other. I take my spray and I do this on my bed. And then I iron it out with my hands. Not only does this make your top smell fantastic, so I do one side and then the other, and you can see. So once I spray it and iron it out and flatten it with my hands, then I just let it dry slightly, and look how nicely it removes all the wrinkles. So that's the side I didn't do. This is the side that I did do. Now you want to make sure that you've got a table protector, and this is a plastic table protector because you don't want to spray water directly on wood. And I'm just going to use this as an example, and I'm just going to do this half so that you can see. I spray my tablecloth. And it really does conform to the table, and I don't have to iron. So it's perfect. So that's how you make your lavender linen spray, and I think it's a really nice way to go to sleep. It's also a great way to iron out some of those linens that you may have, adding that beautiful fragrance throughout the house. I hope that you like it, and if you like it, I hope you share it. If you'd like to see more content, I hope you subscribe. So enjoy your good night's sleep with your freshly made lavender spray.